Hi GITV, Bob the Axeman Hildebrand here with Greg from Blackout Militia and their M.R.A.V, which is apparently called the Mobile Recon Assault Vehicle, correct?
Correct.
Highly acceptable. Now, this vehicle will be fighting for the Rebellion tomorrow at BB Wars Episode 1, A New Dawn at D14 Airsoft. Now, I gotta tell you, there are a lot of cool things about this vehicle, so much so that Daniel is really worried about it, which makes me really excited.
Basically, the main weapon is going to be a machine gun we have up top. We also have secondary weapons. We got the 6 rocket launchers. Those are fired electronically from inside on a fire control. Then if we have to, we can jump out and use our handhelds. If it gets really thick, we can bail out the vehicle, and it's a 5-man unit, but the main gunner normally stays inside. So we got the 4 guys inside. We can bail out and handle business too.
Now, I noticed you also have multiple firing ports around the vehicle, and they're very well designed. You guys have basically rubber coating on each one of those fire ports. They can stick their gun out, and basically no BBs are coming back in.
Pretty much. So actually, the first design I had, we had just little circles, and a lot of us, we didn't have a lot of mobility. But with the new design, there's no BBs going in, but there's a lot of them coming out.
Well, that's awesome. Now, there are a lot of other cool features that you've had on this for a while, and one that you just recently added. You just added a small sound system, too. Is that correct?
Yeah, a very small one, just a very small one.
Well, that's good enough for me. Now, those rocket launchers we can see right here, those are pre-set up or pre-ranged. I noticed before you told me that you actually have markers on here. You got 1, 2, 3, and a bunch of other numbers that you can use to aim the rockets since they're already set up as far as aiming goes.
We have them ranged to where 1 and 2 are a certain range, and 3 and 4. We've got it all mapped out. Of course, it's not like a sniper gun. It's got a little variance to it, but we try to get them as close as we can.
So basically like short range, medium range, and long range.
Yeah, short range is about 60 feet. Longest range is about 250 feet.
That is awesome.
Hey, we're here inside the Blackout Militia M.R.A.V. We just want to take a quick look inside so y'all can see how we rigged up the fire control, plumbed the rocket launchers, and how we power everything. So we'll start with the fire control. Basically, I got sprinkler valves on the rocket launchers, so it's a 24-volt system. I just ran these in series and ran through a simple little fire control. It's got a safety switch on it. You switch it on, fire your rockets, switch it back off when it's not in use. Always do that. That way somebody walks in and hits a button, you don't end up hurting somebody. I have just a regular air compressor in the back. I power it with a 2,000 watt inverter. And I put an extra battery in series on the vehicle itself. That way I'll have plenty of power to run the inverter even when the motor's not on. Okay, now we're up here where all the business happens. We're up here in the gunner's position, the main gunner position in the back of the Blackout M.R.A.V. And if you look forward, this is what the gunner will see, and he basically is impervious to any BBs coming in. This is actually the safest place to be because you don't leave. You stay here until you get done with your business, and then you go back out there and get a cold refreshment.
All right, well, that's going to do it for our look at the Mobile Recon Assault Vehicle brought out by Blackout Militia and their driver, Greg. Now, if you guys have a chance, I would highly suggest coming out to D14 and just playing a game of Airsoft here because the field owners are great, they're actual Airsoft players themselves, and the community itself is very welcoming, and in all honesty, this is an amazing field. So, Greg, I just want to say thank you again for bringing out and also fighting on the side of the Rebellion.
Looking forward to it.
God bless America.